Hello and welcome into Week 7 of our 10-2 Credit Football Union Friday. I'm Chris Soule with Logan Lepiscopo and John Leidick standing by. Tonight, centered around the iconic rivalry that has headlined this region for decades. And that's where we'll start tonight at the 10-2 Credit Union Storyteller with John Leidick. And just 2 words, John. Prep versus McDowell.
Chris, a storied rivalry that with it brings enormous expectations for its fan bases. Despite uncharacteristic starts through 6 weeks, no love lost in this rivalry's latest chapter. We pick things up on senior night at Gus Anderson Field. A 7-3 lead for Cathedral Prep, but Brody Bonsall with a 5-yard touchdown run, 10-7 McDowell at the half, and just the start of another ginormous effort from the McDowell running back. To the third in the first drive, it's Bonsall with a 6-yard touchdown run, and it's 17-7. After a missed Prep field goal, Bonsall gets loose here, and he goes 67 yards, and nobody is catching him. His third touchdown and a 24-7 lead. The Ramblers with a bit of an answer. Davin Friedman going to line things up here and find Matthew Oblick on a 56-yard pitch and catch for the touchdown. And this game is a 24-14 score. Seconds later, though, it's Bonsall. As you see, the crowd is pumped up for this one.
And McDowell has had their way running the ball against them.
Still pretty excited for this one. Here goes Bonsall, getting ready as he gets loose for a 53-yard touchdown run. His 4th of the night makes it 31-14. After McDowell recovers a kick that bounces off a Prep return man, it's Bonsall once again. His 5th touchdown of the night from 2 yards out, 38-14. Prep back to the air though. Friedman to Oblick for the second of 3 touchdowns in the second half between this duo, as this one makes it 37-20, and then Bonsall one more time going to line up, and he's going to go for his 6th touchdown, and he's going to go for 6 on the play as he carries tonight for 311 yards on 32 attempts, 6 scores as McDowell wins it. 3rd straight rivalry game, 45-27.
It's huge, you know, it's always great to put up those numbers, but to do it in front of a home crowd on senior night against our city rivals, you know, it's amazing, especially being able to do it with my boys around me.
You know, it's amazing. We just all over the field, every hats to the ball, everyone did their job.
So our guys, you know, executed the heck out of it. I think we executed it in the first half too. We just, you know, kind of faltered at the end. We didn't really, you know, put the ball in the end zone. I thought, you know, we pretty much controlled the line of scrimmage all night, and obviously the second half kind of wore them down.
Who has plenty of room to run, avoids one tackler, and he is going. And no guessing tonight who the Valerio's Restaurant and Pizzeria Player of the Game is for a second time in 3 weeks. It's Brody Bonsall. He ran 32 times for a 311 and 6 touchdowns. He also caught a pass for 40 yards. He has 13 touchdowns in his last 2 home games. McDowell gets the victory tonight.
We head now to Veterans Memorial Stadium for the 5-1 Oil City Oilers and the 1-5 Erie High Royals. A good matchup here. Shaheed Smith is going to take the handoff near side. He turns on the Jets, and he is wrestled down inside the 20-yard line, making people miss left and right. That run would set up the keep by Paul Johnson. He takes it far sideline for the 17-yard score, put the Royals up 7-0. Early in this one. Final minutes of the first quarter, Paul Johnson, he's going to decide to tuck and run. He takes off, makes one defender miss, runs over another, looking like Cam Scadaboo out there, and he takes it to the Oil City 30-yard line. Johnson, he set up the early second quarter touchdown, and DeVary Mims with the 8-yard touchdown grab, but the Oilers would overcome the 14-0 deficit to win 21-20. We head back over to the 10-2 Credit Union Storyteller for our Spotlight Game of the Week. We have Logan Lepiscopo here, a Region 5 matchup between Fort LeBoeuf and Fairview. How are things at Bestwick Stadium, Logan?
Well, I can't quite give you it in 2 words, Chris, but I will say it was a high-scoring affair. 3 is as best as I can get you. We'll head down there to the stadium for the highlights. As you mentioned, Fort LeBoeuf and Fairview, the marching band from Fort LeBoeuf, getting into things. The Fairview Tigers would have an early deficit to overcome. Fort LeBoeuf in the red zone, and Skylar Sadowski gets the call, shrugs through a tackler, and reaches for the goal line to score the touchdown, 7-0. But Fairview would reply, tying up the game. Joseph O'Reilly He scores from 16 yards out, tucking the head across the goal line, 7-7 game. Sadowski back with it across the goal line for a 1-yard score, 14-7. Fort LeBoeuf, all gas, no brakes. Walters with the 1-yard touchdown score, and he would be back with it inside the red zone, a 10-yard scamper into the end zone. The Wildcats would end up getting back on the board, fighting their way from the deficit. O'Reilly in for his second touchdown of the game. Then Lucas Kantz from 37 yards out buries the field goal for Fort LeBoeuf. And how about this one? O'Reilly, third touchdown of the game, but the Bison would come away with the win 32-21.
What I liked is that our offensive line came together even towards the end. We blocked really well. Easy lanes for us to run in, me and Skylar, so it was great. We got to fix the small things like the little mistakes that we made, the offsides, and just like the little different coverages that we did. We just got to fix the little mistakes. So
definitely not our best game. They played a good game. Definitely not our best game. We had a lot of difficulties. It's a win, but it's not a good win. We got to get ready for playoffs. I mean, we're going to play a good team in playoffs, and we got to get ready for them.
Not satisfied with doubling up your opponent there. That'll show you what Fort LeBoeuf is looking for to accomplish this season. We head to Warren for John McLane and the Dragons. The Lancers out to a strong start, scoring just minutes into the game. Matt Carroll, the handoff to Cohen Beachley. The Dragons just could not get anything going tonight. This one, Jared Corwin with the takedown, and then Matt Carroll would drop back to pass right in the breadbasket of Jackson Kaiser. Another Joe McLane touchdown and a big 58-0 win.
We'll finish our first block of Football Friday with the Iroquois Braves taking on Northwestern. Northwestern has a big lead, but Iroquois here, they're threatening in the red zone inside the 20-yard line. It's going to be Cockle and Chase. He drops back, he throws to the back of the end zone, and are you kidding me? Highlight reel toe tapper there by Bennett Cole for the touchdown. Next drive for the Braves, a little misdirection here. Chase is going to go to the left, but the ball is out, and Northwestern, the Wildcats, pounce on it for the fumble recovery. On the ensuing possession, Braden Swift, the quarterback keeper to the right, he scampers down the sideline, but he is short of the sticks and can't get the first down. Iroquois takes over their own 5, but the Wildcats swarm for the safety. Northwestern wins 35-18. We'll be right back with more high school football action.